can mathematical optimization be used in NLP applications? Our researcher Serge pulled up that you've previously discussed how linear programming could be used to catch plagiarism, for example.
Yeah, this was a super fun example to work on, and I have to give a lot of credit to an intern that was more than an intern, Rahul Swami, who was with us for a while, and he and I worked together on this. And yeah, it's essentially plagiarism is based off of essentially one thing is I'm going to use words that are similar to yours, change things up a little bit, and essentially just copy your work, but make it a little bit, just enough different to where a trained eye even might not be able to recognize it. So that example that we created was uh, using Google's word mover score, which essentially is a model that we don't use that model at all. We just use the output. So this is sort of like the first way I was talking about how uh, ML and optimization can work together. Uses that to um, to then take two passages or two chunks of text and uses that score to help identify it when you set up the linear program. You want to essentially minimize that overall distance, so it sort of shows you how close this one document or passage is to this other document or passage. And for that, the objective, although it's minimizing this difference, the unit is sort of arbitrary. It doesn't make too much sense, but it could, you'd have to set some threshold yourself. But yeah, you can do that and say, I have this document, I have that document. Um, you're sort of setting it up at what we call a transportation flow problem, or just like a min cost flow, which is a common archetype of problem in optimization. But you set it up like, in that sense. And if you get a score that's low enough, you feel that's low enough, then yeah, it'll say, hey, then you can say, hey, this may be plagiarism here. Yeah, it's a really cool way of using a very common type of mathematical optimization sort of formulation. There's a lot of sort of canned examples out there, but applying it in a new sense to help you really do something completely new.